Learning Leadership Academy, the National Interpatrol competitions.
The best will participate at Web Rangers Africa Summit, which may take place in South Africa or in Addis Ababa. So we are very happy about the way you have taken this program. Google is very happy. Communication Authority of Kenya are happy. Visit our stand when you have a moment, and we'll be happy to speak with you more.
On behalf of Nairobi Scouts, I want to welcome you and feel at home when you are at Lower Land. As KSA, this is our topmost activity for the program department, and we are privileged to host this event this time around. You should be here to learn and to experience what you did not experience from your region. So as a participant, don't focus so much on competition, the results, but focus on learning. There is a lot of learning which will be taking place when you are here. So make sure at least you go back to your region with a lot of knowledge.
We gather under the theme, Scouts Promoting Food Security through Sustainable Conservation. With me, I have 172 patrols drawn from the whole of this country. And to take them through, we have 10 assessors.
We are going to close orders, rearrange, close orders, march. Parade, information of 3 ranks, form 3 ranks.
We have gathered 170 patrols, a patrol being made up of 8 people to 10 for the older ones. And we are here guided by a theme. This year's our theme, of course, is Scouts Promoting Food Security through Sustainable Conservation. They are coming from the whole country to coexist, live together in the bush and create friends. We have brought them together for them to exhibit the knowledge, the skills and the attitudes they've learned through their program.
During these national competitions, it's been a learning experience. We've had projects and bases that are really in our day-to-day lives today. So it's very practicable, and it's something that we experience every day. So yes, it's been a learning session, and we expect the best.
We've learned so much in this camp. Actually, it's something that the learning is continuous, because whatever we were doing throughout the other stages, we're still doing it. So we get to know more about whatever we've been doing.
Scouting has impacted a lot of positive vibes in our life. For example, we are all here and almost all of us are leaders in school. We are helping the society, we do community services, and we help construct the shacks that are being used by the villagers to sell their activities. We also help in planting trees, and we support the environmental days in our community.
Every year we hold Scouts competitions, and these competitions start from the sub-county level. They advance to the county level. Then we go to the regional, which we call them the cluster competitions, and the winning team proceeds to the national level.
We have 4 projects. Starting, we have a medic team that is offering first aid during the competition. We have a smart agriculture program, project where we are talking about bag gardening, we are talking about bottle gardening, and we also showing our fellow scouts on how to purify dirty water. We also have a training program where we are basically creating awareness, talking about teenage pregnancy, talking about drug abuse, talking about gender-based violence. And lastly, we have a conservation project. For us being scouts, we need to work with nature to conserve the environment.
We have services such as vegetable growing, Sungura project, and we also have a band. Those are the 3 projects that we have as per now.
The scouts are being taken through what we call projects and bases. These are set questions that range from scouting skills to life skills to general knowledge, and of course management of the technology. So we have questions touching on safe internet use, we have questions touching on the culture, questions touching on peace, questions on scouting knowledge, and of course activities, questions running to the current social development goals.
What we are doing here is disaster preparedness as part of the disaster cycle. So we are preparing these people, these scouts, so in case of a disaster, they'll know on steps to take and do's and don'ts. So basically that's what we do.
To our youths in this country, we have realized that we need to instill in them a lot of self-discipline. Unlike what is happening at home in some families, where these youths are being babied even up to the old ages. You find you have what you are calling the mother's boys and the father's girls, who can hardly commit some of even the house chores.
We are a team of assessors. My team as the chief assessor has 10 assessors drawn from the whole country who will be taking the young people through these bases and projects.
They have done a lot of work throughout the 4 days. They have been guided by the commissioners who are giving them the questions, assessing them on what they are doing, and even collecting them. We also give them an opportunity to visit some of the partners who are giving services and training them on life skills, such as how to, disaster management, environmental issues, reproductive health. So I feel that the Scouts in the 4 days, they have done a curriculum which they have not been getting very well in school because of the formal curriculum. And I'm sure every Scout who has participated here, they are going back to their institution, to their homes, with a lot of values, with a lot of change of attitudes, and they are going to make some impact in their respective homes, in their respective institutions.
There is quite a big difference between those old days and current days, because we have to be dynamic, and we have tried to inculcate our changing character and dynamism in the scouting movement. We are encouraging development of skills, particularly in all areas, music, other talents like gymnastics, athletics, and even games.
Scouting has really evolved since its beginning, and we have seen a lot of changes in the scouting. And what we used to do, the cultures have also changed, and currently we are having some scouting who are very, very innovative because of the exposure which they have had in the internet, and even in the society has also evolved. And we need also, as readers, to be very well updated with the skills to handle this category of Scouts, because they are so inquisitive, they have a lot of things they want to offer, and they need support in all of that. We have worked with the county commissioners, sub-county commissioners, and other leaders to support. So we appreciate all the stakeholders for their support in this big event.
Other executives who have made and staff who have made this possible, we want to say thank you, and thank you a big time, because we know it is because of this combined effort that we are able to stand as one and as a strong team to deliver to the young people of Kenya.
I have a call to the community, especially to the parents, that they should encourage their children to join Scouting, because it will really help them, especially in making their children more responsible and also curbing on the discipline.
It is our obligation as Scouts to help those people who are emotionally challenged. It is a predicament that has been bedeviling our society of late. There are too many people who are suffering from stress and depression and cannot come out to the open. And we wanted to show them how we can help them and the signs that we can use to locate them. silenceness, the fear of those things, the seclusion, the introversy, all that.
I would like to call upon my fellow students from all schools in Kenya to join Scout movement, since this movement promotes national unity and brings together people of different community to be one.
In the Badge Camp program, which I was in charge, I want to say that we took our scouts through different activities. We had the assessment that was geared towards the award of the badges of different sections at the end of the day. We were also examining the creativity, innovativeness in scouting that helps us to build the values and making this young scout to be all round.
We want to instill the value of embracing diversity in the lives of these children, because we understand that their minds are still forming, and so we want them, as they form, to form embracing diversity because of what happened in Kenya in 2007 and 2008.
During the assessment, we exposed them to a lot of activities. Majorly, we want to make them self-reliant, people of high integrity, and people who can man their lives independently. Therefore, we give them some subjects to discuss as a team. We also want to enhance teamwork, leadership skills in them. And we've been giving them exercises, which we go around marking. We also want to check on time management, how they're able to work within a given strict time frame, which they are therefore earning marks. At the end of the day, we want to get the best teams that will win after they have qualified doing their assessment activities that we give to them.
The teams that will win here, there's a very high probability or a very high chance that they will be going to South Sudan. That is how now the association caters for everything for those winning teams and ensures that this is now us saying thank you for the good work you boys and girls have done.
Most importantly is when you change a life of a young person and you help them to become the very best, you make a change to the world. Secondly, some of the elements we pick along as scout leaders through training, through the facilitation of young people, they also equip us for our other duties in life, isn't it? As teachers, as managers, and as leaders.
Some of our patrols have not mastered the pioneering skills, like the knots and rushings. And due to that, they are not able to make stable gadgets in their campsites. Yeah, that's a big challenge. And this should be thrown to our scout leaders as they train the youths within their sub-counties and patrols and also in the regions.
When you consider the matters of hygiene, you find that the toilets are not too good, but due to our motto service, we make sure that every day we do some cleaning of the toilets to provide service for everyone.
The challenges we face so far, like the water shortage, is just how well you can recycle your water and use it well. You can use your water that you've washed to do something else so that you minimize wastage.
One of the most interesting things that I have liked this time is that the attendance within our competitions was very good. And this is going to help us reach our youths by giving them a variety of activities that they should even forward even to those they left at home. It is also helping us to create a sense of self-confidence and also instill discipline in them.
I also give credit to my trainers. I'm very happy. They have been doing a commendable job the last 3 days. They are not tired. This was the last class. They still look shining. And I think they are also good to engage with the children, and they know how to handle different ages.
We are actually aiming at 4 million scouts registered by next year, by 2020. So we believe that if all of them can be engaged constructively like the competitions do, then we will be bringing up a generation that is well informed. They know how to survive with the internet. They know how to be safe online. They know how to handle issues of peace, extreme radicalization, and any other factors or other issues affecting the young people.
The 2019 Interpatrol Scouts competition was well attended. It is quite historic.
We've learned teamwork, to work together, to listen to each other, because at the end of the day, everyone's idea counts, and you have to exercise precious professionalism with the other teams.
Scouts is not just a movement, it's a family where we become who we want to be in the society. It gives you morals, it gives you character traits, it makes you the man you want to become. It is because of scouting that you can achieve some skills that you were not able to have them before you joined.
During this competition, we've learned a lot, especially on preservation of food and conservation of food through environmental friendly activities, that is activities which do not pollute the environment and also which do not affect us as human beings. Currently we are facing a problem with the cancer, so we are trying to come up with solutions to curb this cancer disease in our country, and therefore we have to come up with something that will help us curb the diseases.
What we've enjoyed most is competing, because it gives us a chance to test on our position and our grade where we are with other schools, and it also helps us to know what we need to do and what we have not done. It enhances our creativity.
The most fun thing I've had of being the quota mistress, I was able to learn to cook so many things. For example, I was able to learn to cook chapati.
I learned to help other people who are in need.
We have learned more and we have had more than that they have taught us.
In scouting, the best thing for it is gadgeting, the best thing to do.
The scouting movement has enabled me to visit different places and learn how to build things using ropes and not nails. And it has enabled me to be strong and build myself.
Actually, Scout is the best movement in the whole world. It has helped me to know how to cook and how to be a leader in my future.
I like scouting because scouting is enable us to go far, and we have learned more about scouting, especially about first aid. Now, if I get someone get accident, I can do for first aid.
The Scout movement is one opportunity that this country can have. And my ask to even the Ministry of Education is to say, if every person in leadership today was a Scout, we would have fewer cases of theft in this country. Because we are taught integrity. I'm what I am because of my attitude that I learned as a Scout and from my values over time. I'm what I am because of the skills I've learned along the way. And I'm what I am because of my 2 sets that I have gathered.
Anywhere in the world where we have foundations, this is what they do. They create an endowment fund. And the fund is used to sort of, you sweat the endowment fund, and out of sweating it, the benefits you get in terms of the profit or the interest you get out of the endowment fund, you then use it to grow the Scout movement. So this is what we have in mind. And this is what we have advanced a lot in terms of Kenya Scout Foundation. So once we are ready with all the registrations and literature, we shall be releasing it so that all of us can support it together with our partners.
Redneck.
Like to take this opportunity bila kupoteza wakati. Mwanzo wanajua time is not on our side. Siku ya leo ni siku ambayo niko na furaha hivyo kabisa.
Old mama cannot drum to the rhythm.
Kila wakati kuheshimu amri ya wanasauti. Kusoma ni kwanza, kuhala ni baadaye. Kusoma ni kwanza, kuhala ni baadaye. Kusoma ni kwanza, kuhala ni baadaye. Kusoma ni kwanza, kuhala ni baadaye.
listening.